I need rum, lads! I got the horrors! Give me rum! Rum till I float!
Fred! Do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. I hope all of you are having a good day today. I had an all-right-ish day. Let's see. I actually got groceries done. Did a fair amount of writing, but groceries were kind of like the big thing there. Also, we had two things to collection, and this does tie in a little bit to the sorting writing aspect, since I do have to learn a little bit about this franchise coming up. God Eaters 2 and 3 for the PS4. I still need to find gotta get God Eater Resurrection, which is like the second remaster of the first game, and I think that's only available digitally, as far as I know. So yeah. So at least we have like a good idea of things going forward there. Let's see what else. Work was all right this evening, although I do think they it was like tough work assignment today, which was focused primarily on things up in Washington State. As I feel like we're a bit too we're a bit too one way. So let's we bring it back this way. Also, folks were commenting on the YouTube shorts, and I've said this before. I'll say this again: is like if you're going to comment on folks are going to comment on the YouTube shorts, particularly the Overwatch ones. The second you mention like what rank you peak at, I'm going to be rude to you. I'm going to go freaking off on your ass because I don't give a fuck about rank. Matter of fact, since Stream Elements has forced me to move my merch store over to 4Wall, you will be seeing a new shirt. I will be sporting a new shirt from regarding like Stone Rank, and I'm going to. I am pretty much intent at this point to come up with shirts just to piss off ranked players in Overwatch, because this is like it's like, oh, what's your rank? Guess what? Your Overwatch comp rank does not matter to me. It's like because it really doesn't. because I think I've established at this point I have my own play style, and that I am someone who does rely on, like, especially damage role players to do their freaking job while I do mine as a tank. Hey, McCowboy. I normally ask how your day's going, but you told me how your day was going. You were sailing. You know, and I was thinking, I've never done the tutorial in Sea of Thieves. I should, because there is like a achievements associated with it. I got like 5 over here. It's like, cause I am feeling like, yeah, cause I have a little side tab over here. It's just now. And you got stuck just now. I know. No, when you're by yourself, just run. Heck, even with you're with somebody, running is a good option there. I mean, but yeah, there is Sea of Thieves is fun, especially if you have people to play with. It's just a hoot. Yeah. I mean, there is an achievement for sinking other ships. Now, I did jump into Persona 4 Golden off stream. Very early today. Loading takes forever. Oh, what are you playing it on? PC, Xbox One, on Xbox Series? Because I played on the Xbox, on my Xbox Series S, and its load time isn't all that bad. I know on the I think on the Xbox One it was pretty bad. In PC, which is what I originally played it on, it was awful weird, but that was years ago. But I was about to say, off stream, I did some fusions on it, and oh, you meant loading the cannons. Ah, yes. Yep. I had no really need for an Xbox Series X, mainly because my shelving does not allow for the venting from the top of it. Where are we? We're on September 30th. So we're going back here. So last Saturday we rescued Naoto, so now we're in that fun period where there is essentially a lot of that like downtime. Speak to Rise hang out on the first floor of the classroom building. So we never seen, where does Rise hang out down here? Oh. Somehow you pressed X instead of S? Well, they're right next to each other, right? Now, I wonder, what the hell is Rise looking at here? I mean, I know Rise is kind of like, you know, an idol of sorts, and like apparently supposed to be not all that bright, allegedly. But she appears to be fascinated by this red light. I mean, there was that Billy Ocean song "Red Light" spells danger, which was covered by the Top Gear band during years ago in a fun little segment. But yeah, it's like, talk about weird. It's like, if she was standing by the window, this would make sense. But no, she's staring out there looking at a sign. A bid reg button, press it. It's like, ooh, what? Like D as in Dee Dee from Dexter's Lab. Ooh, what does this button do? I want to push it. It's so tempting, but I can't. I'm an idol. Oh, it's a fire alarm. It's the fire alarm button. Of course it is. Ah, Senpai, you weren't listening, were you? Are you free? Are you free today? Let's go somewhere. It was a big red button. Well, I wasn't thinking it'd be like, look, it's like, I'm not sure how the fire alarms over in the UK are, or not even Japan, but over here we just got the little like pull down level things. Rise looks happy. A glass case, you smash and press A button.
What should I have? Heck, maybe our shop should do something like this. How about a ganmo kebab? Or a tofu croquette?
That sounds delicious.
Well, if it isn't Rise-chan.
You're the deputy mayor.
He's
right?
the mayor?
Good afternoon.
I heard the news. You know, about the upcoming film. You haven't heard yet? You know Kanamin, right? Konami Mashita. They're gonna be filming nearby, right? I hope they stop by Inaba, too. Oh, I know.
I wonder if that Kanamin is also the one from Persona 4 Dancing
Kanamin.
in Moonlight.
I don't have anything to do with them anymore.
But wait, how many are coming? We only have small bed and breakfasts around here. Got it! They can stay at the Amagi Inn. All right, I need to go tell that manager guy I was just talking to.
Oh, Rise-chan. Nice to see you.
Inoue-san, what do you want today?
I'm down here scouting film locations, so I thought I'd come see you. I wanted to hear your answer one more time, face to face. Are you sure you're not coming back?
I think she was pretty sure.
Not going back.
I see. Okay, I understand. Well, now I can focus on my new job.
I mean, I thought she was making it
signed
clear.
up as Konami Mashita's manager. Remember how we were talking about doing that movie? They picked Konami as your replacement. We're gonna sell Konami. I have every confidence she'll be just as popular. No, even more popular than Risette.
I see.
Although, Konami is an ordinary girl, we have to polish her so she sells.
Oh, that is okay.
Spark.
Kanamin Masha, I know who Kanamin is now. She's in Persona 4 Dancing All Night.
And those acting skills of yours. You were like an old
Alright.
pro.
I had to think of it, like the name sounded familiar.
That's what I think anyway. So
Generate
from your own mouth.
69, 69, 69.
Goodbye.
Nice.
Stay healthy,
Thank you
okay?
for the follow. Hope you're having a good day.
What the heck? That's not fair. After he made me answer? He never told me any of that when we were still working together. Acting skills? Of course I have them. What the heck? Telling me all that stuff now? It's too late.
It seems Rise is crying.
Hey, why am I crying? There's no reason to nothing to be sad about. Nothing. Senpai, I don't know why I'm crying.
Why is she crying? Cry all you want.
I can't. My eyes will be all swollen tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
I lost everything. I don't know how, but I lost everything. I'm scared. I'm sad. What's going on? Senpai, please, stay here. Stay by my side. Senpai.
Rise is trembling. However, you're already in a relationship with another girl. You sense there's an important moment. There's no turning back. Those types of dabs. Not the other type of dabs. But stand there.
Senpai. I have you. I have the others. I didn't lose everything. There are people who need me, right?
Rise is smiling through her tears. All right. We are rank 8 on Rise, and we're at the end of September. Again, this game I expect this game to have a better quality. I've played Persona 5 and its graphics is so much better, but the graphics look visually appealing. Well, welcome. Well, one has to remember, Persona 5 came out like, whoa, what was it? Because Persona 4 originally released on the PlayStation 2. And Persona 5 released what? Towards the back end of the PlayStation 3, start of the PlayStation 4 era. So it was like what was it, like a 7-year gap, something to that effect. And yeah. And even then, yes, Persona 4 and Persona 3 were both released on the PlayStation 2. Persona 4 Golden was originally released on the PlayStation Vita. And that's what this is. Essentially, it's a port of a port. So it's I kind of have to stick up for a game that's, you know, over 20 years old, essentially, at least in terms of its base content. And now that makes me wonder, it's like Persona. So where I need a chart here. Okay. Persona 4 originally released in 2008. Persona 4 Golden came out in 2012. Persona 5 originally released in 2016. So it was like 8 years from when the original release of Persona 4 to when the original release of Persona 5. And then it was like when you figure in Persona 5 Royale came out in 2019, that's like a 10-year difference. So it's like kind of amazing. And when you're actually looking at it, we really are due for a for Persona 6 at this point, because it's been a while. Himiko learned Stamina Stone. Okay, so that means we can have Chie in the party, and Chie can damn near wear herself out, and she's gonna get healed every single time. Oh wait. You're just gonna watch this anime? I would say this: if you play the game first and then watch the anime, because I played Persona 3 Portable last year, and I intend to watch that anime at some point, once I find a reliable source to watch it without having to go to Crunchyroll. And same thing with the Persona 4 anime as well.
I'm going home now. My head's all messed up. I need time to think it all over. About how I feel now. I don't want to lose anything more. Goodbye, Senpai.
We watched Rise walk off about 5 feet.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Hey, Striker. Thank you for the hydration. I need to make. Is that trade real? I didn't check. What trade? What would I rate? You mean of the ones I played? The Vlad Guerrero trade, Striker? I mean, a quick search says there's rumors. All right, so of the Persona games I played, so this is gonna be like kind of a complicated list. It's gonna go, and I can't include Persona 4 Golden on it because I haven't finished it. So it's going Persona 5 Royale. Then we'll go Persona 3 Portable. Then Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, Persona 4... Then Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Then we'll go Persona 5 and Persona 3 Dancing and Moonlight Dancing and Starlight. Those are kind of the same, one in the same game there. Kind of like, so those are kind of evenish there. And then Persona 4 Arena Vanilla. Oh wait, no, I forgot Persona 5. Persona 5 Strikers, I would put. I will put that above Persona 3 Portable. And then I put Persona 5 Tactica above Strikers. So it's like kind of a weird thing there. Why can't they use numbers? Because they have like spin-off games, and you can almost blame Final Fantasy for causing it. Because Final Fantasy did it first. Because you had Final Fantasy X, and you had X-2. And then they... Yeah, so... Buster Only tweeted saying the Phillies will finalize trade for Luis Robert Jr. Striker, if you send me another Alright, so it's like, well, we got later. According to the Philadelphia Inquirer, the Phillies aren't trading for Luis Robert Jr. Thank you for the posture check. I appreciate it. I mean, he could be, but where would he play? If he's a right-handed bat, but he plays center field. Yeah, there's something weird there. Yeah, it looks like Buster only got hacked. Striker. That's what I'm seeing there. Do I have a devil persona on me? I do. So even then, it's like, where would he play? Because Robert plays center field, and unless he's a right-handed hitter, because that's what the Phillies need. The Phillies need a right-handed bat in that lineup there to kind of help offset things a little bit. The municipal hospital. It's an empty hospital room. We busily cleaned the room of the this recently vacated room. I can't read. Someone's watching you. I went ahead to bed now since it's nearly 3 in the morning. All right, Jen. Thanks for dropping in, hanging out. We look forward to seeing you again. Have a good night's sleep. And have a great day tomorrow. Well, wait, it's 3 a.m. Wait, what's time zone? What time zone is that far ahead? From UK? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm thinking. Yeah. I don't know why. You know what? I told my brain just broke there, forgetting the time zone difference. My brain broke. The struggle is real. Yeah, that's the problem with me. That's why at the very least I have 2 nights a week where I start at 5 p.m. Eastern, which will be 10 UK time. Have a good night, Jen. Thank you for dropping in. Good work. Can you report today's progress? Oh, it's raining again. Did we get another poem? Hey, we get to dive into Marie's poems as an ad break hits. Which former U.S. president passed away weeks after the death of Harry S. Truman? I do not know. Another piece of paper on the floor. Something's written on it in violet
My list.
handwriting.
The hated. People who are all talk. Lying grown-ups. Keeping up appearances. Hypocrites. Myself. I hate myself. Dumbass.
It's pronounced Dumas.
Polite. Animals. Only cute ones, though. Like cats. Milk tea. I like lemon too, though. Black. Blue. Gray, too. Only dark gray. And me.
Well, at least we know that Marie likes herself. It's not really a poem, though. Ah!
What is this?
I told you not to read these. Why do you keep reading them? Are you stupid or something? Idiot. This is just a note. A note. Do you understand? Say it. It's a note. You think you see Margaret's eyes narrow, but only for an instant. You're at the top of my list now. I hate you so much, you lying hypocrite. Wait a second. So, did Chris Jericho steal the entire listing from Marie from Persona 4 Golden? Because we just made the list. It's a stupid it's an old wrestling reference, and it's a stupid one, but at least I made it. Just please stop reading these. I'm gonna bet Margaret is setting these all up. Alright, we get the fox. He's looking exuberant. The flock looks at the offertory box and seems pleased. The fox is... The question is, where's the fox taking all this money? That's my big question. We spent time with the fox, standing out in the rain.
Welcome home, Big Bro.
Like, we always get welcome back home. We received a text message. It's from Kanji. Hello, Senpai, do you like movies? There's this new movie out called Chico Story. And I'm just a sucker for movies about dogs. If you're going to see it, would you let me know so I can come too? We don't need courage. Knowledge, courage. Knowledge, diligence. We need diligence and understanding. So knowledge. We began reading Who Am I? The connection between gods, the truth of the universe, and human life is detailed in this book. In fact, the lack of basic explanation makes the material quite difficult to follow. So we got some extra knowledge out of that. No, is it really Chie? And let's go out today. I see, maybe next time. Bye. Chie hung up. We need to get some red goldfish. Here comes Tanaka over the airways to you. Hello everyone, welcome to Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, the mail-order television program being broadcasted live to you. We guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction for a fair market price. Let's introduce the products available for the next 3 days. A Peach Battlesuit, wear it and feel weightless. I can't believe its wonderfulness, oh my goodness. And we're tossing a pair of wasabi jellies, all for the low price of 29,800 yen. We got another fantastic product on sale today, 10 red goldfish. Enjoy your life with this cute fish. And we're tossing 10 breadcrumbs for 9,800 yen. That's the yeah, we'll purchase that one because the guide said so. Well, we sold through our entire stock. Thank you so much for your participation in today's show. Today's sale is over, but you'll get another chance next Sunday. I still get the giggles when I think of that one clip from last week. Teddy just coming out of nowhere saying he's like, I have to pee. Like, here I am drinking like a glass of iced tea, and he says that as I'm advancing the thing is like. Wallet's gone. Is vanished in a dense fog. I yearn for some food. Wish my wallet would return. All right. Alright, leave the shopping district. And we need to speak to someone down the road here. I'm so hungry, the trash can's empty today too. I'm done for, I'm so hungry, I'm seeing illusions. Aren't you handsome? I'm sorry, you actually are handsome. I lost my wallet the other day. I can't find it anywhere. My entire fortune, even my seal, was all in there. How unlucky must I be? Luck has left me. I really wish I had some food. How my stomach growls. I made another haiku. The woman smiles and stares off into the distance. And she wants to get back the money she lost. check near. Check where? Oh, it's a wallet. That's that thick fat wallet. Some people have said prosperity is fleeting. It's very true. I should be happy right now, but I am dismayed. Thank you for your hard work, but sadly that wallet isn't mine. Get that wallet away from me. I'm fighting the urge to take it with all my will. If I take that money and eat, my conscience would just drive me crazy. It's no use, I give up. In order to feed my hungry kid brother, I'm going to go work in the city. In that turbulent neon sea, I will wander the dangerous streets. Tears and memories within my pulsating heart. I must now set sail. I'll sadly voyage afar. A wind sent me off nobly. So long, Eniba. I loved you so. The woman has completely given up. You wish you could find it for her. Perhaps looking in another location for food flow. Someone dropped it when I went to check out the field. That scared Scrooge could have let me have one. Isn't that lamp part of the shrine anyway? Alright. It's a wallet. The square wallet. I wasn't able to leave for the city. I was too worried about leaving my brother. Inaba City is far from being peaceful. Woe was Inaba. I guess I'll find a side job here. If only I had my wallet. That in your hands. That's That's my wallet. You found it for me. She's frantically checking inside. This is it. This is it. My precious wallet. My seal. My contract indeed. They're all here. Right now I can go back to buying up plots of land. The land of others. If I want it, it is my land. Happens in a flash. This is the law of the world. My way. I'm short one syllable. Maybe I've lost my knack for tanka. I'll just stick to composing haiku. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, I need to go say thanks to the shrine too. Okay. I'm happy to see you. Your relationship with Sasano is going to come closer soon.
Yes.
I'm happy we could meet again. Why do you keep coming back? It must be boring listening to the old bag stories. It's actually interesting. You're just a special boy, aren't you? Enough about me. I want to hear about something from you. Tell me anything. We told Hirsana about school. That's so. You must be brilliant in your classes. So I think you shouldn't be wasting your time talking to an old lady like me. I wish I could listen to your stories forever and ever. The progress made. But I do not want to see you.
I do not want to see you anymore.
Oh, rude. Like, why not?
I'm sorry.
You just remind me too much of him.
Thank you for everything. Goodbye.
After saying she didn't want to see you again, she left without giving you a chance to respond. What should you do? Sena said, so you decided to go home.
You're back.
The fridge is full of food. All right. We have finished it. Our knowledge has significantly increased. Our diligence has significantly increased. We got that going for us. All right, we're done talking about blood now. Hey, we still have a little time left. I guess I'll keep talking then. Speaking of blood, do you know what dragon's blood is? Isn't that like the like that spin-off thing for Far Cry? It's nothing like a fantasy novel. No, actually the blood of a dragon, not actually blood of a dragon. Dragon's blood is bright red resin taken from a plant called Draconia? It was valued in the old days as an almighty medication, and it actually has the ability to reduce inflammation. The people of old were such romantics to call tree resin dragon's blood. Do we got a priestess one? We do. Yukiko!
Oh! Yeah.
Yukiko looks happy as we just hang out with Yukiko. The floodplain. You spend time walking around with Yukiko, doing nothing in particular.
You're back.
Sensei's friends. The story is about a weak-willed milk toast of a teacher who has a hard time getting his students to learn. A sitcom-like story with the cowardly teacher and his companions, the snooty teacher, shady teacher, and the hot teacher. We are filled with tender feelings. Alright, great baton work. It's the most important part of a relay. Keep practicing. Doesn't matter how fast you run. If you drop the baton, you'll lose valuable time. Just keep passing the baton until you reach the anchor. It's fundamental, but difficult. By the way, the word anchor was originally used in a different track and field sport. How about a question for Narukami? Which of these sports also uses an anchor? Wrestling. No, shot put. Swimming, not tug of war. Yeah, dude on the back end. You put the fat guy at the very end. You gave the answer you thought was right. You got it. The player supporting the end of the rope was actually was acting as an anchor. It was thus called so. It's crossed over into other sports, and so the last runner in a relay is also called that. All right, one more time with you as the anchor. Ready, go. Knowledge increases. All right.
I see.
You're working hard. Sorry, but you should go to practice by yourself. I have somewhere to go. I'll drop by if I can make it. I have various emotions. Yumi isn't here. We talked with the despondent Yumi for a while.
Oh, welcome back.
All right. Let's see. Shopping district. All right. We're gonna go to the bulletin board. It's like which one? Choose tutoring. 10,000 yen requires high understanding. In order to meet this job requirement, your understanding must be saintly. You decided to improve your understanding before taking this job. Oh, wow. We screwed up somewhere. We screwed that up. Like our understanding must be saintly? Alright. Alright, what do we have for courage, courage? The story is a comedy and describes the misadventures of a teacher as he flees from a psychopathic bill collectors. Wow, we were one off there. Midterms are starting on Friday next week. Are you guys studying hard or hardly studying? But let's go back to basics. Let's look at the world map. Take note that Japan is in the center of the Japanese maps. Other countries center their maps in different places. Where would you find a Japan on a map made in a foreign country? Oh, let's see. Amagi said no. I feel bad about that. So Hanamura. Why would he feel bad about asking you, Kiko, but not me? I don't even know what he's talking about. Do you know the answer, you? The right edge. Oh, you got it. I believed in you. Really? Yes, in foreign world maps, Japan is placed on the eastern edge. Now you know why they call this part of Asia the Far East. Foreign maps are designed to be centered on the prime meridian at 0 degrees of longitude. Oh, I see. Thank you. Alright. Let's go pick out the Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. We still can't see the rice. It's a bowl that leads to the meat dimension. It's staggering. Understanding has increased. Knowledge has increased. We've gone from professor to sage. Our courage has increased. Well, we got that. Hey, I hear that you live with a police detective named Dojima-san. My daughter met a man named Dojima when she made a delivery to the police station. He said he looked a little like you. Your family must be filled with handsome men and beautiful women. That's a bit, suspect there, but oh well.
And now, the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
It seems the fog will set in tonight. Always save game. It's midnight. The fog has set in. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Naoto has been rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time. The foggy shopping district. Damn it! Again? Dun 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 dun. Panthers and Oilers are deadlocked.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh?
What about her uniform?
After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince.
That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
Oh, crap, what?
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it.
Yeah, that's right. Very progressive here.
If you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
Yes, Naoto is the definition of cool.
My, rumors spread so quickly. Thank you. But it doesn't bother me at all. There's no need to worry on my behalf. So please, treat me as you did before. That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town.
Yes, it's
And
Adachi.
it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
Because an eclectic bunch of kids. Junes Food Court, where everything is great.
First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there. Just as alarm bells sounded in
Teddy
my mind,
is staring into
someone
our
grabbed me
soul.
roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something. Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious.
Alright,
I
Naruto was
expected a
aware.
trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared. And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
Yes, she will make an ace
Something to be
attorney
proud
too.
of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that things get murky.
How
I
murky?
felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped? Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Good question there.
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just
See, this is
crazy.
why I don't have a doorbell.
Finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused.
Yeah, or
And
some people are
going by
just
the
naturally
surrounding
confused
circumstances,
outright.
My kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Was a
Everything
copycat.
makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka.
Yeah,
It was
okay, that's what I said. It's a
killing that
copycat
mimicked the
killer.
true culprit's method.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
That's it! That's what was bothering me!
Among everything
Mitsuo
else?
could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement.
It was just
Much of our
circumstances.
speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation.
Damn, she's off the
And
case?
I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges. All the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact,
How juvenile that they won't
overwhelming
accept
sentiment of police
the
force
accusation from a
is to end
juvenile.
this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
Kanji spouting facts.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but Isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go to
Yosuke, shut up.
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
Now I'll tell you, you don't have anything to apologize for.
None of us could resist.
Yosuke is just being a dick.
Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For a girl.
Regardless.
Okay then,
I have
Yosuke,
no
that does
doubt
not
the
redeem
culprit
you,
will
but...
continue with his attacks. We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please allow me to join your effort.
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Like, there's no question about
I'll
it.
do my best, leader.
Naoto has joined the group. He'll be the strongest asset in solving the case. Has reached level 8.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way. Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you.
Show us the sprite with him.
They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
How?
Wow, what a nice girl.
Yeah, she is. The true culprit is still at large. For now, you just have to wait for them to make the next move.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Thanks, you little Never mind. Ooh. We feel our understanding sufficient for this job. Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday nights. Yes, we'll tutor today.
I'm Shu Nakajima.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry, he's just a shy boy. But he's so smart, you know? He's got the highest score in his class on his last test, and the teacher...
Mom!
Enough of that, we're going to study now, so get out. Of course, dear, I don't want to bother you while you're learning. But still, I hear Yashogami high scores are starting to climb up there. He's already in his second year of middle school, so we need to start thinking of applying to high schools. Well, knowing him, I'm not worried about getting into a good school, but when it's time for college... Mom, that's enough, I said. Oh, she's a tiger mom. Okay. Well, I guess you're right. Well, then, you please make sure you teach him well. Study hard, Shu-chan, okay? Your son, right? Let me tell you up front, I have no intention of attending Ashogami High. The cram school I was going to wasn't that good, so I decided I needed to switch to private tutoring. You're the only one available, so if I think you're inadequate, I'll have you replaced. Remember that. Wow, you're a little prick. I'm used to hearing that. Well, at least he admits it. Oh boy. Then what should we start with? I don't have any subjects that I'm particularly bad at. Physical education. That's not funny. She fixes you with an icy glare, but you ignore it. He tutors to Shu. He grasps concepts quickly. He answers the problems you have for him in no time at all. You worked him hard in explaining the subject to him in an easy to understanding manner. The expression has increased. Knowledge has increased. Not that we needed those, but we'll continue next time. You're a good teacher. It was easy for me to understand what you were talking about. I'm sure my natural intelligence had something to do with that as well, of course. You're more than welcome to come again whenever you have time. I'll keep working at my own pace as well, so please come teach me again. Alright, the snooty tutoring pupil. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond that brings thee closer to the truth. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Tower Arcana.
Goodbye.
Excuse me.
Naoto! That's saying Norm. Norm!
Do you have time after school today?
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
A doctor examine Teddy?
You mean a vet?
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is. And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well.
Oh.
We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health. Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
That's a good point.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing.
No, Naoto's being smart about this.
Never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
He's a tiny
It's a
person.
big giveaway, though.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
We'll be going to the hospital after school at Naoto's recommendation. Everyone underwent a thorough physical at the hospital Naoto recommended.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
He likes being spun.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too. Oh, they're back.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
So
Boo.
did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him.
Really?
I even had them take an X-ray, but nothing came up on it. No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read.
Wow.
A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him.
Well, we're always going to be worried about Teddy.
And go through all this.
So he is different.
Oh my. What should I do?
Good.
They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
Hey.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with them, right?
Yeah.
Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Yeah, as in not much of anything.
I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
Heck, even
I
the
performed
franchise
my
can't
own
explain
research
it.
After the incident, persona and shadow are common psychological terms.
How common
Of
are
course,
they?
The ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across.
Let me guess, the
Shadow
Kirijo
is
group.
Suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing?
Yep, in a way.
And all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
That's the Kanji,
Still,
you're the
I couldn't
man.
find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though.
Like what, Teddy?
I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
What awesome data?
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free. Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
Oh, really?
What? No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Stop him!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
Who has the shortest legs?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
Say what now?
What? Are you a complete and utter moron?
Yes! Yes, he
Go
is!
right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages.
Say what?
But my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted. No!
The actual fuck?
I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono. What? Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is... Huh?
Naoto's is what?
Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Anyways, the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Thank you, Naoto.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right.
And the thing is, though, Naoto is the most top-heavy of them, despite all
that,
appearances.
They found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
We'll find out together.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
Teddy is gazing at you with gratitude in his eyes. All right. So. Ooh. I don't like this one better than what we have with them.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
You're back.
Do-do-do-do-do. Can we get this? All right. Can't progress the things we need to progress. Excuse me. We began reading Polyland, a textbook that teaches the very fundamentals of mathematics and the concepts of numbers. Did Cal really learn math from this book? The conversation between Mr. Plus and Miss Minus makes learning math needlessly complicated. Good morning, Senpai. Exams start next Friday, but I am just not in the mood for schoolwork. The true killer is someone else. We're the only ones who know that. If we don't act, the case will grind to a halt. Tests are important too. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm feeling anxious. We're the only ones with the ability to solve this case, and yet we have no way to act. Anyway, we can only wait for the culprit to make his move. We must not forget to check the Midnight Channel too. This is a crucial moment. Good morning, everyone. Guess what? We're going to have exams at the end of next week. I hope that nobody in here is being an ostrich and goofing around without doing any studying. Why did I say ostrich? Because it's a common metaphor for somebody who avoids inconvenient truth. It comes from the common mistake belief that ostriches bury their heads in the sand in the face of an oncoming danger. You're safe just because you can't see the problem, a sure sign of escaping reality. Don't be like a freak ostrich. There's another kind of bird, though, that has a cowardly connotation in English. Lay it on me, Narukami. Be brave. Tell me what bird's name means coward. In English, chicken. Chicken. Alright, that's correct. Chicken is a word for coward in English. There are many theories as to why. You know how you get goosebumps when you're scared, right? It looks like like a defeathered chicken skin. Wait, then why are they called goosebumps and not chicken bumps? That's actually a good question. It doesn't matter. The point is you need to face reality and boldly prepare for your test next week.
Whoa, it's freezing.
It's freezing?
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this? Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Seriously, I was busy handing out flyers at Junes.
Yeah, Teddy's even pissed.
I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
Same difference.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on. Can you please keep this weekend open?
What?
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Oh my gosh! The famous
Oh
Kaname
my
is coming all the way out to the boonies?
So she's taking on jobs like that already. I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately.
I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you.
We met Kahneman, what was
If
it,
she's
2
coming to
years
Innova
ago?
Now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Junes to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes.
It's not a joke. The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now. He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing. I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself.
No, we gotta blame the police. Man, fuck the police.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, you know, do an event at Junes.
You want me to substitute for Konami?
So there's no way?
There's no way.
Is it really that bad?
How bad is it?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through. If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
Yeah, you'd be someone else with a persona.
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
Yeah, okay.
What? Wait! I'm no idol!
Yes, you are.
It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Junes.
I think you guys are worrying about the right things here.
Yeah, kind of, you guys are right
If you're
here.
gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
A band?
Whoa, whoa! There's no way we can pull off something like that!
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that
Naoto's
take
gonna
piano
jam on the
lessons when I was
keyboard?
younger. I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions.
Alright, so Naoto's on board. We can roll with it.
To help.
Naoto, thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it though. Oh wait, I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
Yeah, how does one accidentally buy a bass?
Like that. I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
Yeah, that raises legit questions.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place for dinner parties and such.
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Then it's decided. I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay? All right. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school.
When isn't GA fired up? Like Tommy Rich getting fired up.
So, what are we gonna do with these? I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
What is the what? It's a gong.
It's a gong.
Bang a gong, let's get it on.
Pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
I thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Yosuke, try holding these.
Huh?
Holding what?
I see.
Yeah, you do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding those.
All right. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here.
I'll choose this then.
A tambourine for Yukiko.
Look! Isn't this like my fan?
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
Yes, we are.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these. Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit.
Master!
Oh, I never thought I'd hear you call me that. Check out these moves. I've got mad air guitar skills.
Not sure that will help us here.
Well then, since you two and Natsu-kun have decided what to play, let's put Kanji on drums.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
Ah.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
Good point.
How does that make any sense?
Then I will take over all the charming percussion accoutrement. Hey, baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
What's he doing with his hands?
So that leaves Yukiko and me?
Horns.
You two, how about the chorus? There is a part for that. Singing?
No, can do. We'll hold something. Let's see, what looks easy?
Like that's a hell of a band.
Doesn't this at least look like a band?
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all.
Yeah, it looks pretty awesome to me. Might need work.
Doing anything.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
You're blowing who?
That's how it is for everyone when they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
We just make it up as we go along.
I guess I'm gonna have to transfer schools after all.
You all practice on your own until it gets dark. Excited to meet again tomorrow.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
All right. All right, so we can at least even this out. Oh no. No, I screwed that up.
Can you teach me this?
Try to explain it to him in a way that he could understand. Isn't this cheesecake delicious? Yeah, I screwed this up. I don't know if I had a tower persona on me. So I need to get...
Mister.
This doesn't wanna... And normally I will read all this, but I'm going to have to go through this entire scene again anyway.
Take...
Oh, wait. So again, I screwed that up because I needed the I don't know if I had a tower persona on me at that point. I don't think I did. Sun, Priestess, Temper, Aeon, Devil, Emperor, Strength, Lovers, Hanged, Moon. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Yep, so... Power Store is the... Man, no. Alright. Run through that again because I was an idiot and didn't check what I had first. Hey Panda Sweet, how's it going? Since we have Tao Tai, we might get along here. Alright.
Can you teach me this?
With regards to question 4 here, why does it use this formula? We tried to explain it to him in a way that he could understand. Our expression increased. Isn't this cheesecake delicious? I bought it from an online shop that's all the rage these days. It's been the top-ranked store for 15 weeks straight. Full from air fryer roasted potatoes and chimkin. Tell ya, air fryer is awesome. I use mine this afternoon, some hot dogs and stuff. Perfecto. Just like Shuchan, first place in everything.
Mom!
Stop it. But you're my pride and joy. So Yu-kun, about Shu, do you think you can make it into Tokyo University? I don't want him to ever have to have any hardship. Once he's in a good college, he's set, right? Save us from heating the house up with a stove. Oh yeah, I can imagine that comes in handy too. It was like a 90s and felt like 101. I can believe that, and I know this. Starting Friday, is like temperatures here is going to be breaking into the 90s, like low to mid 90s, like with like the next week and a half, starting from Friday. Like, ugh. Everyone has a natural talent. Shuchan just happens to be how smart he is. I just want him to go to college so he can get a good job, then buy a good house and find a good... Mom, don't you worry about me. I'm always on top. I am right now and I always will be. That's right, he really is the perfect child. If I get into a good college, am I really set? I don't know.
Huh?
Isn't it almost time for the entrance exams? Shu looks at you questioningly. I don't really need to be set just yet. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean yet, anyway. No, I need to study. There's no point in asking about college unless I'm really smart.
Raison d'etre.
Do you know what that means? Sure I do. I'm surprised. Well, it makes sense since you're 3 grades above me. It's irrelevant. I only have Mom, and the guys at school are all kids. Alright. I know for most people it's like, wait a second, you get to the same point anyway. Yeah, but you get more of a boost if you have the right persona with you when doing these social things. Tutor Student Social Link has reached level 2. Oh, that time already. We were still in the middle of the last question. wait until next time. I see. Well, until then.
Take care now.
The 9th.
Once more from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're going to head to a musical number.
That wasn't me, I think.
That wasn't me either. I mean, I can't get any sound at all out of this.
A hip and young audience yearns for the element of surprise in music as well. A bizarre sound suddenly rings out. An overturning of the expected
Teddy's
cliche
ruining
sound
everything.
to the sound. You get it?
Oh, I get it. That means Teddy did it, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
That reaction overturned my expectations.
Why don't we take a break? We've been at this since morning.
Good idea. My fingers are all stiff.
Nice follow-up now, Chan. I think I'm falling for you.
Teddy falls for anything with a skirt and a pulse.
Let's just ignore this bear.
Are we really going to manage this? I'm starting to get the feeling that it's impossible no matter what we do.
There's just not enough time.
Everyone is silent. Show some spirit.
You really get into that do-or-die spirit sometimes.
Yes, we do.
But that seems fitting for him.
That's right. Everything would have been for nothing if we give up now. A real brawl doesn't begin until you got your back to a wall.
See, Kanji got the right idea.
Not a fight club.
Same difference.
I'll do it too. It's not just about Yosuke now. I'll simply feel angry at myself if I give up.
Don't worry, Yosuke-senpai. I agreed to do this, so I'll do it. I didn't say anything pathetic like, I'll do what I can. I'm going to get a huge crowd, no matter what. And they will go home satisfied.
Some more so than
Please,
others.
I just need your help to do
Ow.
it.
Panthers all over the Oilers.
Now that's how a pro delivers a team-boosting speech.
Well then, should we resume our practice?
All right, let's do this.
I did it! I did it! So this isn't broken after all.
You thought it was broken?
Okay, let's try putting your music together and I'll sing along.
Whoa, wait a sec. Can't we get a little more practice before we try doing that stuff? Playing for the real reset. I mean, I'm all for that.
Don't think of it like that. I'm seeing how hard you're trying, and I don't want to just sit and watch you practice without me anymore. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got yourself behind a door.
Wow, they got really good really damn quick, didn't they?
You wanna hide, you wanna come out going round and round.
Didn't that sound pretty good?
That was actual music! Yeah, it felt good.
It seems there's hope after all.
Not much, but there is hope.
The band has practiced hard and overcome many obstacles that dared face them. But now is their time to truly shine. All they have to do is discard whatever remaining fear holds them back, and a lifetime of public adoration awaits!
Hell no.
We've already been on a TV show. A midnight one.
That airs at
I
midnight.
was discarding my clothes more than I was discarding my fear.
For me, it was like discarding my public image anyway.
Come on, everyone. Let's cheer up, okay?
And you have a bunch of stuff lined up, but you're still only playing the tambourine.
Haven't you heard the phrase, a clever bear conceals his claws?
No, we never heard
I'm
it.
gonna play a special little bear performance of my own and charm all the girls.
Of course he
That
is.
sing's about a hawk, not a bear. And don't even think about it. We don't have the skills to ad-lib. Do you understand me? We're doing this exactly like we practiced. Got it?
What?
If you don't, then I'll make sure you pay for all the Topsicles you've eaten during breaks at work.
Oh boy.
Just like we practiced. Got it?
Yep, Topsicles take priority.
Well, let's take it from the top, one more time. Keep up that energy that we had before.
Everyone's hard work is slowly taking shape. We practice late into the night for the actual performance tomorrow.
You're back.
Hello, welcome to Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, the grantor of your desires, being broadcasted live to you. We guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction, so let's see what's available for the next 3 days. One is some nice shoes, awesome high quality shoes. We're tossing a pair of wasabi jellies. Wow, he's 28,800, that's a bit steep. We got another fantastic product on sale today. A pair of huge fish, brand new. We're tossing some dry ice too. It's like not exactly a winning combination either way. Well, we sold through our entire stock. Thank you for your participation. Which book was already in progress? All right. Diligence and knowledge has increased.
Crap, the crowd's a lot bigger than I expected.
Don't say stuff like that! You're making me even more nervous!
He's more nervous.
Our costumes okay? I mean, they're just our normal school uniforms. Even worse than the winter ones.
What else could we have done? It's not like we have any costumes. The clothes we've been wearing all summer won't work as costumes, and since we'll be changing wardrobes tomorrow, it works out.
Oh, crap. I can't stop my legs from shaking.
Yeah, at least you got the drums in front of you.
Skins more than a bare-knuckle boxer.
You shut your stupid bear trap. I don't need to hear this.
Yes, he does.
You've been on TV before, right now, Toko?
What is Teddy doing with his hands?
To this? You haven't said a word, though.
The last time I played for a crowd was a piano recital when I was young. Doing an interview on TV is much easier. Even if I make a mistake, I'm the only one who gets embarrassed by it.
You're saying doing interviews is easy? That's crazy, too.
Is it really?
Oh, I can't
Teddy,
take
stop
this much
doing that with
longer.
your hands.
Don't you get nervous, too?
I'm fine.
You really are something.
Now that's our sensei. He's got big brass balls. And when I say balls...
Teddy, stop it. Stop it right there.
We get it. It's a figure of speech. We don't care. Shut up. Huh? Did someone just...
Everyone, can you gather around for a second?
Yeah, got it.
Your hearts are all racing, right? So is mine. But that's the power behind a live performance. Don't think about doing everything exactly right. The crowd's here to have fun, so we need to have fun first.
Rise-chan.
When I say who's ready, you say we are, okay? Be thankful for your fans, your friends, and yourself. This is a full-blown, one-time-only performance. Now who's ready? We are!
Hey!
Fired up and ready to go!
Now listen up. We're sticking to how we practiced, okay?
All right, let's do this!
Do the damn thing!
Here goes!
Animated scene! Great little moment there. Encore! Encore!
They're asking for an encore.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
We only know one song! What do we do now?
There are only two things we can do. Ignore them and leave, or play the same song over again.
Maybe we can have Risa explain our situation and they'll go easy on us and let us replay that song.
What do we do?
I saw that guy before.
I'm getting fired up!
Why is he getting fired up for?
Hey, Teddy?
What the?
Crowd surf! This is the best part of being a live performer!
Well, Teddy's made himself useful.
Stupid Teddy. We can't play without him.
Hey, why don't we all dive into the crowd? They might just carry us out of here and we can escape this awkward situation.
Stage dive?
Stage dive?
Don't sound so excited!
Yukiko seems down with
If
it.
all 7 of us jump in, there'd be trouble.
Teddy's like a beach ball, too.
Then what are we gonna do? Do we have any other way out?
If you want to do it that much, then just the guys do it.
All right. I'll show you what it means to be a man.
All right, Kanji, go for it.
You idiot!
Oi!
Just dodged out of the way. How?
I didn't know it was possible to stand on your own face.
Enough people have gathered at units that you consider the mission accomplished. At least that's what you told yourselves. One trip to the hospital later. All right. Oh, read Home Gardening. The book is full of tips on how to maintain a home garden for those who are just getting started. Your mouth waters to imagine the delicious vegetables you can grow as you turn the pages. Since you finished, all right. Get more of it there. Man, that was exhausting yesterday. It was my first time being up on the stage like that. Risa had to do stuff like that all the time when she was working, right? I'll never be able to live like that. And this week we got midterms. Oh hey, we should have a study session with everybody else after school. We're all in the same boat, right? Let's help each other out. Help each other. That's right, help each other. Okay, so what if I'm more on the being helped side and helping others side? Come on, help those of us who are academically challenged. Outfight everyone, please. Now, please take a look at the second page of the handout. It's about Napoleon. Napoleon went on many military campaigns and needed something very specific. Napoleon had these made. Will you please stand up? What did Napoleon have invented? Glass jars. Oh, you know well, that's right. He made people invent glass jars. Napoleon had a contest with lots of reward money to whoever could come up with a way to preserve food on long campaigns. Nicolas Appert submitted his method for canning food in 1804, paving the way for the food preservation industry. It's a common misconception, but Napoleon was not involved with the actual invention of metal cans. The first canned foods were kept in glass jars. Tin or iron cans were invented in 1810 as an alternative to heavier jars. An actual can opener, however, wouldn't be invented for another 45 years. Before the invention of the can opener, soldiers would just use bayonets to cut open the cans or smash them with rocks. The midterms start at the end of this week. Don't forget to review. Your Junes.
Oh, hi Nanako-chan. Hi Teddy.
Hey, greetings to you.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you.
Having fun.
Yo.
Kanji.
Wow, everyone's here. So many people.
Why did everyone come here?
Exam study group. Times like these, I'm jealous of Teddy. It seems like a dream that we had a live concert here only yesterday.
That was so much fun. I didn't think the crowd would get that excited.
But enough of that. Let's start with proving the trigonometric identities.
The what?
Jumping straight into math?
Ours is the section on trig functions, right? The one where we find the area of a triangle given two sides and...
Huh? You find the area of a triangle with... You know, that thing. Base by height by 2.
By 2?
If you don't mind, shall I teach you?
Teach us, Naoto.
Oh, are you as smart as I thought? Could you, lend me a hand too?
Oh, I wouldn't know where to begin with second-year subjects.
What's up with that? Useless after all.
Don't be a dick, Yosuke.
Don't call me useless.
I think I've figured out what buttons to push to get Naoto-kun riled up. You're pretty cute when you're angry.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's it. I quit. This just ain't my thing. To hell with the exams. It's time for my animal cracker.
Damn straight. Animal crackers.
I want to find the penguin.
Hands off his penguin.
The penguin. It's mine.
I knew he'd say that.
Get it. I can't think.
Teddy says he doesn't know who he is. That's so weird.
My life on this side is really fun, but the more I feel that way, the more I want to know who I really am. I've surfed the net, read manga, watched TV. I even went to a place called the Library. But I still can't find anything about me.
Dude, I'd be surprised if you did.
Still, I'm starting to get an idea.
What's an idea?
Whoa, isn't this your first time sharing a theory about yourself?
I lived in that other world. That world was my reality. But now, I have a feeling that it was born from the minds of people on this side. And over in that place, filled with shadows, I think I was some sort of special being.
A special being?
Very special.
I don't remember anything from back then, though. Maybe it's that amnesia thing I read about in a book the other day.
It's true. There are some aspects of the other world that make it seem as though it's rooted in human thoughts. Still, there's no point in applying the principles of logic and deduction to a place like that.
Yeah, it's totally illogical.
In such a world from the beginning adds credibility to your theory. There is little doubt that you are a special being on the other side.
And on this side, he's a total creep.
About it, perhaps it's true that part of your memory is missing. Tell me, what is the earliest memory you can call to mind?
It's from a while ago. I've always lived there as far as I could tell. Then it started to get noisy, so when I happened to bump into Sensei and Yosuke, I asked them to do something about it.
I see. If you've always been on that side, you'd have no sense of time or days.
Nanako is like, totally, what the hell?
Really clueless about all this. I'm sorry, Nanako-chan. We didn't mean to leave you out.
Hey, I think Teddy must be a king.
A king?
I read a story that a king was all alone inside a forest because of a bad guy's curse. Isn't that what happened to you, Teddy?
Huh.
A king? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds about right.
Teddy? A king?
The king of the shadows.
I can see him wearing a cape.
If he was king of the forest.
Nothing fits in front of anyone now.
Can we not talk about Teddy being a king?
Huh? What's with that face?
Teddy really was a king. There were all these other kings too, and we all...
Hey, he's talking about what happened at the club. Quiet, you, not in front of Nanako-chan.
Oh, wow. Everyone left the seats to go buy drinks with Nanako.
Am I really a king?
Maybe so?
If I'm a king, I'll get to smooch girls every day.
Damn it, Teddy.
I have this fuzzy feeling that I'll find out sooner or later with your help, Sensei.
Great at your Junas.
Big bro, Teddy, is melon soda okay?
Ew, melon soda. Have fun at your nest. All right. More tutoring. We helped him study. We thoroughly explained the materials. We smacked him upside his head. Yo! You know, lately, whenever we're over there, I've been wondering, does it feel like you've seen those shadows before? I mean, we fought robots and stuff that look like they're right out of some anime, right? Doesn't that bother you? Now that you mentioned it, Remember how our other cells had those logos like a TV show? Maybe it was like that for the same reason as to why the shadows look like something from the TV. Then he said before that the other world is related to our mind somehow. People who watch the Midnight Channel believe it's a TV show and we treat that world as something inside the TV. Maybe that's why. Or is it simply because all of us have had our brains soaked in television since we're kids? I guess I can't really deny that. I can't help watching Hong Kong action movies whenever they're on TV. It's so tiring coming up with stuff for the exams. All I want to do is go home and see how my stocks are doing. By the way, Halloween's at the end of the month, and I'm sure you've forgotten what with tests and festivals and all. Speaking of Halloween, the first jack-o'-lanterns weren't made out of pumpkins. Hey, Satonaka-san, I'll pick you since you don't seem to care about veggies. Now I'll choose Narukami-kun. Do you know what vegetables were first used to make jack-o'-lanterns? Turnips. The first ones were made out of turnips or beets. When that tradition was carried to the US, they started using pumpkins because they were plentiful and easier to carve. While we're on the subject, I'm hoping that my stocks will turn up. No, fine puns aren't my style anyway. The knowledge has increased. Alright, speak to the girl in glasses in classroom 1. Is this her? Well, this is it. It's time to put up or shut up. I made a deal with my dad. If I can pass all my classes with an 80% or better, I can make art again. All I gotta do is cram like there's no tomorrow, even though I never get better than the class average. Good luck. Thanks, I'll do my best. I just remembered. Hey, would you mind helping me out with something? But this thing, I don't have enough materials for this piece of art I'm trying to make. You know where I can find some high-speed gear? I might know. Really? Does that mean you get it for me? I'll make sure you don't regret it. Please, I'm counting on you. Ah, Narukami-kun. Can I have a moment with you? There's something I'd like to ask. Lately, nothing seems to be going right, and I've been thinking, trying to think of the cause. Feng Shui, that's gotta be it, right? I think that maybe I need better Feng Shui. I've been anxious and complaining and all. That's not how I usually am. So I was asking around, and some of the students said that you're good at finding random things for people. I'm looking for a crystal ball. Do you think you can find one for me? If I place it near the front of my house, I'm sure all my problems will be solved. Acquire a crystal ball. Oh, Narukami, is it? I remember your name since you're a transfer student. Do you mind talking with me for a moment? Young people often say they dislike the countryside, but if you ask me, I'd say that they just don't have any hobbies. If they had hobbies, then they wouldn't be bored even here in the country. I've been here ever since I was very small, but I've never been bored. That's because I have a collection. What sort of collection, you ask? Tanks. Collecting tank-related items. I just can't get enough of them. Gun barrels, caterpillar tread. Oh. After becoming principal here, I've been able to devote my time and money to expanding my collection, but training shield is one thing I have been unable to acquire. If I were to get a hold of it, I would be willing to give you a reward money can't buy. think I can help you get that. Really? You think you can find one for me? I can't wait for you to bring it to me. Oh, it's a rainy day. Farewell to man. On drippy days, maybe I don't see many rare materials. Alright. Sell all materials. Keitachi, Anglesi, Kakita Supata, Bashin, Yashima, Castilla Knife, the Fickle Madam, the Furin Kanzen. The slip in there. The hardboard. The Gorgon plate. Barbarian shield. A golden plate. Nail duster. Air brake. Poison claw. The Kyoto Odoshi. Talisman Cape. The Invisible Mini. The Healthy Recipe. Festival Drum. The Guard Rosary. The Pegasus Strap. Yellow Core Wooden Ebisu. Hey, you seem too fashionable to be from around here. That's it, you smell like the city. Now, I'm just a quiet country housewife, but I was once a goddess of the stage. Ah, those days, the roar of the crowd, the smoldering gazes of the men. Listen, will you grant a wish of mine? You're very kind of you. You'll be a great man someday. I went into that clothing store, but I didn't have anything I need. Then enough to relive my youth. I need something more risque, something that shows off my curves. What I want is an invincible skirt, like the kind I used to wear back in the day. If you ever find something like that, bring it to me so I can see it. Oh, how wonderful. Yes, this is what it was like. Risque and a little dangerous, so how I shined back then. Thank you, because of you I can go on. I do everything now for my husband and children. I am only a faithful country wife these days, and that's okay. I'll give it to you. I don't need it anymore. Hey, here they come, the Neil Fetterman set. You shall not go unpunished. Oh, wait. The Neil Fetterman set? Yeah, we're picking that up. All right. All right, we progressed the Fox thing. We're the Fox looks pleased. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Why, thank you, you little. We got our huge fish. To the hospital. We cleaned the dark and silent hallway. Thought I heard something from down the hall. Our courage has increased. Our courage was already at maximum, but still. Sayako has asked you to come here.
I'm sorry.
You're already done with work today, aren't you? I wanted to say goodbye. Goodbye? I'm leaving this hospital today. I grew to hate hospitals. All the life and death, in the end, everyone leaves, leaving me behind. I was lonely. Then I remembered. I remembered that I wanted to help. I became a nurse because I wanted to save people's lives. I couldn't see that it was as simple as that. No, I probably didn't want to see it. And to think that the one who would show me this is just some kid with a rag in his hand. I tend to go for older rich men, and I landed a child. So I'm going. I'm going to find that path I gave up on. I thought I couldn't do it, but I will walk that road. I'm going to be my own guy, thinking, walking, talking, taking responsibility for myself. Once I've done all that, I think I can finally say that I've truly lived.
Will you take this?
We got the hospital ID.
I give you the person I was when I was here.
Alright, we've maxed that one out. Thou art Thou, and I am Thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The genuine bond shall be the eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee ability to create Beelzebub, the ultimate form of the Devil Arcana. I want to say this, it's as much to myself as it is to you.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life. The answers to those things lie within you. So long.
Sayako left, never looking back. You overhear students talking. Midterm started today, but I feel so lazy. I can't believe you're so hardcore about studying for the exam, Senpai. Are you sure you're going to need to know all this stuff in the future? Oh, you probably won't. By the way, would you not say the word lazy around me, especially this early in the morning? Whatever, after exams we have the cultural festival. There are more first-year students this year, so the festival could be more fun than it was last year. Is it alright with you? Would you walk me home?
I see.
I'll be glad if you come talk to me when you have time. So there's a teacher here who tried to put a problem on the test involving a student's bust, waist, and hip measurements. Wait, what? I wouldn't say who, but isn't that just wrong? I mean, who cares about a high school girl's measurements? It would have been much more interesting if they were mine, huh? But man, middle-aged dudes are so perverted. I can feel them looking at me in the faculty's lounge. By the way, speaking of middle-aged men, there's a cute little fish called the Oji-san. Is that a cute name? Too bad there's no fish called the Oba-san. I guess that's because no matter how old we get, women are still women. Oh, Yukun, were you listening to what I just said? What kind of fish was I just talking about? The Oji-san? Glad you listened to me. It's actually named the goatfish, but it's commonly called the Oji-san. It's called that because it has whiskers and looks just like a middle-aged man. I want you to remember that, so I'll be putting on the test that starts tomorrow. Alright, so where we gotta go first? We already did Katniss food, so... Bring the calligraphy brush. I want to see the Guardian of Shinichi Beach one more time before I die. Yeah, I have this set up perfectly. Oh, it's you. How goes the fishing? Me, I'm done for. I'm not as limber as I used to be. My fishing days may be at an end. My only regret is that I never did manage to catch that one fish. But it's Oh, so you're going to catch the fish that even I never could. Well, it must have been fate that led me to give you my fishing rod. Alright, teach you everything I know. Finish the task I started. Hey, guess what? I already did it. What, is that true? Oh my, that's... Huh! He's dropped dead! That was a surprise. I saw my dead wife for a moment there. But that's it, that's the Sea Guardian I never could catch in all my years. You young man, well done. Never thought I'd see it with my own eyes. I'm glad I lived to be this age. I have no regrets. Maybe it's time for me to join my dear wife. No, it's not over yet. I got the fire of a fisherman lit in you. And I can do the same for other children too. You won't mind if I do a little more work before I shuffle off this mortal coil, right, my dear? It won't be too long. Policeman told me I should go home soon. But I don't want to. I don't want to help out packing stuff. I like the riverbank so much. Why do I have to move? Hello again. I don't want to be bothering you, but there's something I want to ask you. Are you free? We're moving soon, so I made up my mind. I'm going to stop being exactly like my sister. I think changing my appearance would be a good first step, so I want to wear a headband. A cute one will be best. So you can find me a branch headband for me? If that's something you can find, it'll be something that no one else has, right? Alright, we're on the case there. Basically setting up for the next trip into the TV world. Yeah. You speak to this dude. Yeah, what? Well, why did you have to interrupt me when it should be obvious that I was lost in thought? I was just taking a stroll down memory lane. All my friends from years ago, they all left this town one by one. I can't count on them anymore. Boy, you need to treasure those friends of yours while you still have them. People, they're frightening things, aren't they? Once they find something they like, they'll keep asking for it. I am well and truly impressed by your kindness, boy. I think I understand you, but I want to get it into the best song I ever made. I think I could do it, too, if I had fine cold. Will you bring me some? Sure thing, Gramps. Really? Is it okay? Aren't you busy with school and all that jazz? Oh, never mind. Thank you, boy. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, we're closing in on the 60-hour mark of this game. Oh, you're here. Okay, Maurice nods slightly. Hey, about the last time, sorry, I want to talk with you alone. The hill overlooking town. She is surprisingly quiet.
I'm actually scared that I can't remember anything. Everything about me is borrowed. Everything is just on loan from that room. If I return what I borrowed, I won't have anything left. The name Marie, this body, this voice, they'll all fade away. I feel like that's what'll happen to me. So I thought, if only I could at least remember something. But I couldn't figure out anything. It's really scary. Maybe I don't have any real memories to find.
Like real sad, sentimental moments.
It's beautiful. Hey, is this that one place? We came here after eating the steak skewers. It really is nostalgic here. I don't know why, but it feels like I've known this scenery since a long time ago.
How long ago?
I had fun then. Take me there again sometime, okay?
You remember?
Of course I remember, you stupid jerk-faced twerp. I remember. It's a memory. A memory of you and me. Huh. Yeah. I remember.
He remembers!
I feel stupid now. It feels incredible.
You close your eyes as if reminiscing of something.
Hey, can we make more? More memories?
We'll help you.
Dummy. Of course you will. I can't make any without you. I don't have to hurry, huh? Even if I don't have memories, I can make more. Thank you. I'm sorry, it's just that I'm happy.
You feel that your relationship with Marie has grown deeper. Alright. Closer steps.
Still, you really are a weird person.
How weird.
You're so busy and yet you still take time to take care of me. Why do you do that?
We're in a relationship with another girl already.
Why?
Because you're my friend.
Friend. I see. So this is what it means to have friends. Thank you.
Yeah, you got friend zone, Marie.
I'm your friend now. Look, I'm really counting on you. So let me say, stupid, I hate you.
Yeah, that was awkward.
Welcome back. We go tutoring.
Like this?
This forms a circle here with a radius equal to the base of the triangle, and the height is... What do you think of your school? It's boring.
No kidding.
I guess schools are like that everywhere. Moving on to other matters, there's a transfer student in my class. He looks down on everything here and says we're all a bunch of hicks living in the boonies. Everyone ignores them. Well, it is the countryside. I guess being out here is like being the proverbial frog in the wall. Oh, that's what he said, that he was the frog because he's from the city and out here in the country, and school is a pain. All my classmates are stupid and the lessons they try to teach us are absolutely pointless.
Your lessons are a lot easier to understand.
Seems that Shu is slowly opening up to you. Alright, steady progress there. Oh, time's up. This is a good spot to finish, actually, so let's just end it for today.
Take care now.
I could get more from this than from, The second term midterms are begin today and continue until next Thursday. If you hurry to school, it's like, yeah, freaking a ton of questions here. Oh, morning. How much studying did you get done after we met up? Actually, have you studied at all? Of course. I see, of course you would. Wait, I remember asking you the same thing last time we had exams. Crap. Could it be? Am I really that hopeless right now? Come on, Chie, keep it together, girl. What part of the body contains the Adam's apple? Punch him in the throat! Where will you find Japan on the map made in a foreign country? Midterms, day 2. How short was the history's shortest war? About 40 minutes. Venison is the meat of what animal? Everything. You want to make a study group today? We got 4 more days of exams. Alright, having a big study group might not be such a good idea anyway. Laters! It is Tanaka's bringing the sales to you! It's Tanaka's amazing commodities being broadcasted live to you! We guarantee your purchase will make your satisfaction! Now let's see what's available for the next 3 days! We got the red battle suit, so durable, nothing can pierce it! We're throwing a pair of diet foods for $29,800, and then we have the physical mirror. Yeah, now... the red battle suit. All right. You? I'm no good. I said I didn't want to see you, and yet part of me was hoping that you will come anyway. I'm happy that you did. It's all right with you. Shall we talk?
Yes.
I'd be happy to. I was half expecting you to come and half thinking that you'd given up. Being not committal, floating around, never deciding to be one thing or another. Can a man understand that? I get it. I see. I suppose that kind of feeling isn't gender specific. I just remember something. Before we were married, you remembered that my husband and I could only meet once a year, yes? So we exchanged letters all the time. I'd wait by the mailbox every day wondering when his next letter would arrive. The days one came would fill me with joy, but I also felt that reading it immediately would be wasteful. I wanted to write my reply so badly so I would grow impatient and read it carefully over and over. Letters? How inconvenient. I suppose you would think so today, but it wouldn't. Bam! 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 Thank you. A couple of dabs there, Striker. Thank you. But when you write a letter, it's like setting your feelings in stone. It's more than just words, it's your heart. When you find yourself somebody to love, try writing a letter for them. This one line can convey so much more of your feelings than 100 speeches. But you know me, I lost the letters he'd sent me. Thought I kept them in a safe space. Now I suppose I don't need them anymore anyway. Maybe having those letters will cheer her up again.
I'll see you again.
Welcome back.
Alright, so we need... We need to make sure we get a great blessing. The small blessing. All right. So we need that to say great blessing, so this way we can problem is like there is no we don't get anything to really base that off of until good thing I at least put the safe spot here. Ah, damn it. See, the big problem is there is no way to jump to that because everything else is automatic coming up in the next several areas. So it's basically have to quit and do a full-on quit and reload. Which is unfortunate. Because I get why it's needed. It's basically to ensure that the next time the interacting with them, you get the be able to advance it or some. Ah, come on. Yeah. Come on, it's like... I know we have avoided doing save scumming and stuff like that, but at the same time, we are trying to make sure we get as many achievements on this run as possible. Like, we need a great blessing because... Big question is, like, do we take the chance? All right, we'll chance it one more time. Yeah. Heck with it. Midterms day 3. What's the Japanese term for panda? Black and white bears. What bird is falsely known for being cowardly in the English phrase to stick one's head in the sand? It was... What was the name of the Wasan textbook that came out of the Edo period? Mask Girl. Hey Fred, in CSCs, is the weapon shop purely cosmetic? Yes it is, McCowboy. Like, all the weapons are basically the same, they just look different. Although there's some benefit to using like the pistol versus the shotgun versus the sniper rifle. But that's like, the only difference is like the weapon's range. Then you're not wasting the money. Yeah, unless you see something in there to make you want to like change how you look and all. What's a Napoleon event? Glass jars. Midterms, day 5. What season is the adjective brisk Akigo for? I thought I could upgrade the old saber. Well, you can upgrade how it looks. You can make it look a little bit neater. What is dragon's blood? Plant resin. It's the last day of the exams. We answer every question with ease. The answers seem to be flowing from your hand.
It's finally over.
Is it over? It will never be over.
Question 8.
Jie and Yukiko are completely absorbed in reviewing the exam.
I pulled an all-nighter last night, so I'm ready to collapse any second now. I'm gonna head home. See you later.
Yosuke left. At long last, the long midterms are finally over. Trying to see how far we want to take that. Well, we did waste. All right, we need to speak to Yukiko. Seems Yukiko isn't busy right now.
Yes.
Okay, Yukiko looks happy. We can advance at least this plot point here. The Tatsumi Shrine. Yukiko brought you here saying she wanted to pay her respects.
Are you gonna wish for something too?
For everyone.
I see. That's so like you. I'm wishing for everyone's health. For Chie, for you, for the others, and everyone at the inn too. And? I'm wishing to become a woman worthy of you. Finally, I wish for everyone to be able to smile together. Let's begin our prayer. I've decided not to leave Inaba.
I mean, after all the fuss that she's gone through?
I never really objected to being the inn's manager per se.
Per se?
I just didn't like the fact that it wasn't up to me. I felt that my life was on rails, and I thought running away was the only choice for me. But no longer. I want to protect the family inn. After all, it's near to my heart.
Thank you. I think it's because of you that I realized this. Because you were always by my side.
Yukiko smiles gently. Her determination makes her look more mature. But she's less developed than Nanako, than Naoto.
I wanted to ask you this before. Why? Why are you always with me?
He's pushing the issue.
Is it okay for me to ask?
He's like, you're my friend.
I see.
You got friend zone, Yukiko.
Yes, precisely. Oh, I just remembered. I have an errand to run. I'll be going now.
Yukiko ran off. Nanako doesn't seem to be home.
I'm home.
Answer all of them, a cowboy.
Welcome back. There was a letter in the mailbox for you.
Like they're all. That's me. This is addressed to Mr. Yu Narakami, but the sender's name and address are nowhere to be found. There is only one sentence printed. Don't rescue anymore.
Is it from a friend? Oh, my show is almost done.
Nanako has her priorities. Don't rescue anymore. Could this be a warning from the killer? Or is it just a prank? You should discuss this with the group tomorrow. Oh, animated scene.
I'll protect you all from the madness of this world. I'll take you to a place where you can be at peace.
Huh.
Yes, it's much more peaceful than here.
We showed everyone the letter.
Don't rescue anymore. Is this a warning?
No punctuation or capitalization. Oh, what a cliche.
Totally cliches.
Ain't this just a prank? The kind of stuff that only happens in the movies?
Did you show this to your uncle?
I don't plan to.
Senpai, Dojima-san is trustworthy. But it may be best to keep this to ourselves. He will ask why you received such a letter, and if he were to put you under surveillance, our hands would be tied. If this letter is real, what's most important isn't what it says. It's the fact that it was delivered to the Dojima residence, addressed directly to you.
That recap is rather funny as it relates to your question, McCowboy.
Interfering with his crimes. And of all of us, he chose to deliver his message to the Dojima residence, home of a police detective. I'd have this letter checked at a crime lab if I could, but even then I doubt they'd find anything. The text is a warning, while the subtext expresses the culprit's confidence that we can't use it to pinpoint his identity.
So it's useless to tell the police. In fact, that would make things worse.
Cross your fingers, it's just a prank.
I think the chances of that are slim. This message is too specific, too perfect to be a prank. But how could the killer know so much about us?
There's a good question
Could he be
there.
watching us from somewhere?
Teddy's been saying for a while that when we're over there, he senses someone watching us. Wait. Every time we went to the other side to rescue someone, did we end up on the Midnight Channel ourselves?
That's a good question.
I don't know. It seems like no one else knows what we're doing. I haven't heard any rumors about us at school. Even the people who I know check that channel haven't said anything. The only gossip I heard was about the people who disappeared.
I see. Come to think of it, how the Midnight Channel works is still a mystery.
It's a mystery. How it all goes together is a mystery.
There's too little data to go on. For now, we need to keep in mind that the culprit knows who we are. As long as we're all aware of that, it will be enough for now.
Yeah, guess there's no use thinking about stuff we can't understand. Freaking out over speculation is just what the killer wants us to do, right?
Yosuke's right.
Yeah.
We have to wait until the situation changes.
Alright, mind if I change the subject then? The Culture Festival's just around the corner. What's our class doing again?
Oh yeah, it hasn't been decided yet, huh?
I heard we'll be voting on it soon. But aren't they still gathering ideas?
Whoa, I think Yosuke just got hit with a bolt of inspiration.
What inspiration
Whatever
bolt?
it is, it'll be out there. I'd bet my lunch on it.
Hey, Senpai, have you decided who you'll be going around the campus with during the festival? My schedule's still wide open.
Damn it, Risei.
Guy.
Oh, she just had to say something.
Alright, so this is where we will save it. Was that warning letter a prank? Yep. And the funny thing with Cowboy, Persona 3, when I did the Persona 3 portable playthrough last year, the protagonist of that game basically got it on with every single female character he came across. Like, the end of all the social links is like, yeah, there was no subtext. It was like, yeah, definitely banging them. And especially with Aigis' one. This one kind of basically the same thing. And there's no real repercussions for like pursuing multiple romance links in Persona 3. Well, at least Persona 3 Portable there isn't an obvious one. Persona 4 there may be, but I'm not. It's kind of ambiguous on it. Persona 5 does have like a great one. If you choose to romance every single female character in that game on Valentine's Day, they come together and beat the protagonist's ass. It's like it's like, number one, it's clearly the inspiration of one of Nidoran Duran's better stories. Checking Discord. Comic Storian. I don't know who that was. I had to like Google it there. So we have some tragic news here. The Comic Storian. They passed away a couple of days ago. They're not giving the cause of the writing. Obviously, apparently there was an accident of some sort. So condolences to their family on this in their time of need. And I don't think I've ever come across anything. Oddly enough, I have never viewed her YouTube channel before. Oh no, I take that back. I have seen this channel before as I'm going through it here. Because I woke up one time to something, because again, YouTube auto playing stuff, and sometimes things just randomly pop up. So I woke up to one day to something of his a while back. So I had to go through and look at the some of the screen caps. It's like very good. Yeah, those were excellent recaps and stuff. Dude had a great way of conveying the story and such. So yeah, heartfelt condolences to the comic historian, his family, friends, and his community. So I know what it's like to lose someone, and hopefully, I know a bit of a downer there, but at the very least we acknowledge it, you know. So it's bummer. Yeah, no, it's quite alright. It's like, it's bringing stuff to my attention. It's like it adds topical discussions and things of that nature. You know, it's like, because the funny thing with me and like YouTube, like what channels do I often frequent? It's like there's only a few that I go out of my way to check out and such. Like Tom Grossi's channel, I would look at some stuff on Maximilian Dudes. Outside Xbox, Outside Extra, Lucius Maximus. And those are kind of like the ones I kind of like almost frequent on a near daily basis. So you kind of like when Maximilian Dude's like dog Benny passed away. It was like, oh yeah, there's like that was a tough thing because like that dog was a big part of his channel and everything, and like. In order, like when you follow somebody on social media and things of nature, or on YouTube or on Twitch, and you learn about them and stuff, and it's like when you're like your heart goes out to them when like the bad times happening, but at the same time happen when the like joyous things occur, and it's like it's like you're just like, yeah, that's wonderful, that's great. So it's kind of like a weird thing, you know. You get that attachment to folks, and as a matter of fact, I know that's true here because when my mom passed away January of last year, probably one of my favorite, like one of the best streams here is like the community that I have is like they were there for me that day. I was able and so forth. So it's like so I'm really hoping that the I'll say this, probably put this way, hoping that the comic historians, like his community that he built up over the years and everything like that. Like, hopefully they will do nothing. I'm hoping that they will do something nice to help his family, like through these times and everything. So it's like we kind of will hope for something like positive. It's like you have the big negative hope, but whenever there's something negative happens, you hope for something positive to come. It's like you immediately follow it somehow, some way. This is me trying to be deep and insightful and hopeful and yeah. Exactly. Yeah, like awkwardness because I don't do this type of thing very well. Let's see, who's on right now? Who shall we drop in on? Do week and everything. You know what? speaking of positives, and yeah, plus shorts really blew them up, and the community was will hopefully step up. Yeah, I know, because I know it's like the shorts and everything have been blowing up on my channel. Granted, it's like those upper tier Overwatch players, or people say, "Oh, I peaked at Grandmaster. I peaked in the top 500." It's like someone going to my YouTube strips and expecting me to to appreciate them commenting on stuff like that. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's it's just one of those things where like you kind of hope for but yeah. So anyway, tonight's raid, we will drop in on Samiel. They are doing they're doing the coloring game. Not sure exactly what it is, but they're also doing the fundraiser for S'mores the Floof, who is in a bad situation. I have donated to that campaign, was able to spare what I could at the time, but they are doing a fundraiser. I think they're over halfway to their goal, I believe. Yes, they are. They are. So they are over halfway to their goal. They are again very good people. And so you tend to notice I know we rated them just a few nights ago, but we try not to rate the same person on consecutive nights. So we'll be back to Persona 4 tomorrow night. More things here. Hopefully we can get things on we're progressing towards the next story arc. So we got Persona tomorrow, either Sea of Thieves or Smite, or maybe even Multiverses on Wednesday. Depends on Iceman's availability. And then Persona on Thursday, J-Stars versus Victory versus on Friday, and Persona on Saturday. If things work out, maybe we'll have like another big dungeon stream on Persona 4 on Saturday. We'll see if things time out right. So with that all said, McCowboy, thank you very much. Genereg, thank you very much for the follow earlier. Hope everybody has themselves a good night. Tighten your friendship bracelets, stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Get in there, Fred!